So before this gets started, there's two things that I want to say. The first thing I want to say is that after uploading the last episode, it was brought to my attention that I'd used 2 books of knowledge. I didn't know that you couldn't get a random event in a PvP world, so I was convinced I did, so I went back through the footage, and what I've done is when I've loaded Runelight up, I've just logged straight in. So I've spent some time in a non-PvP world before I've eventually hopped around, and then eventually used the books of knowledge. So I didn't know what to do. I thought about just leaving it because it felt like a bit of a cheat. But I spoke to a few people in the PvP Hardcore Iron Man Discord, and I've decided to carry on with the account. What I am going to do to make up for it is I'm going to do 3 days, the next 3 days from now, I'm going to be playing with my private on, and from today there is also a 10 mil bounty on the account. The second thing I want to talk about is a YouTube subscriber giveaway. So once this YouTube account reaches 50 subscribers, I'm going to give away 5 bonds to 5 random people. This will be done in-game and I'll film it for the channel. I will do the same again once we hit 100 subscribers, but maybe I'll do something a bit bigger for that one. So, here's the episode. Okay, so last episode I got myself to 17 combat. This puts me in range for deboers, which means I can literally just get 1 pumped and I'm dead. So to me this means it's just time to go for it. So I'm going to work on getting overhead prayers, and I'm going to get my mage up, which will help with tally ports, so I don't have to rely on the tally tabs then, which I can't make, and I'm putting off construction because I don't like it and it's expensive, but we will do it eventually. So here's a few prayer levels. There's 13 prayer, 14 prayer, 15 prayer, 16 prayer, 17 prayer. I also have this antique lamp, which I am now going to use on hit points. That takes me to 32 hit points. 18 prayer. There's 19 prayer. There's level 20 prayer. There's 21 prayer. There's 22 prayer. One thing I should point out as well is I now have 40 range, which means that this is my new form of escape. And I don't need to get construction up yet to get tally tabs. 23 prayer, 24 prayer. So I've come to do an easy clue scroll and forgot a bronze med helm. Step 1 done. Let's see what this one is. Back to the helm shop. Step 2 done. Let's take a look at this one. Need 5 attack for that longsword, and I need to make an iron kite shield. That's 5 attack. Now let's get to a bank quickly before Mr. Finnish PvP Hardcore Iron Man comes back and tries to kill me. Right, so I need to get some iron ore, so I'm going to go iron that so I can make an iron kite shield. Oh. Who was that? Who was that? Okay, so I've got what I need. I'll sneak around this way to do it. Looks like nobody's here. There we go. Let's get in the bank. There's so many steps on this clue. Northeast of the Woodcutting Guild. This is going to be the 4th step. Oh my god. What is that? 4 steps. 4 steps for that. Okay, so I'm going to do a few early Slayer levels. So let's go get my first task. Oh, so I've already got a task, which is hunting dwarves, and I have 24 to go. There's 45 mage, which means I can now teleport to Camelot. That's going to be really useful, and there's a bank like right there. This should be 11 Slayer. There we go, that's task complete. Let's test out this Camelot teleport. This guy here, he's attacked me previously under the name of Round Pony. So I'm gonna run south and see if he comes at me. That should be a nice distraction for him. Now I can go and get some bait from Port Sarim. So after I got my bait, I decided to go and try to bank in Varrock. Then I got met with a nope, because I'm too scared. So I just tallied straight back to Camelot. But what I saw when I got back to Camelot was this guy. This account belongs to the guy that I ran south from initially, who I also believe is called Pimpact. I might have that wrong, but I think it's him. Now the account doesn't have the mage level for the tally block spell, but I've been told that with an imbued heart they could boost it up, so I think I've probably been quite lucky there. So this was quite silly of me. I was going to go fishing south of Barbarian Assault, but when I teleported there was an obby mauler waiting for me, but I wasn't recording when I escaped, so I decided to go back just to recreate the clip. So there's an obby mauler and looks like somebody else with him, but I don't think the other guy can attack me. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that risk just for the clip. So I've made my way to North Ardey Bank, and there's literally scouts everywhere. I'm really struggling to sort of get around, so I might log off for a bit and come back a bit later. That's 30 fishing. The reason I'm fishing is because I want to be able to sort of provide my own food source and move away from wines. I've got a beginner clue bottle. Okay, so here's the casket. This changes everything. Okay, so it doesn't really change much. Basically, I can fish lobsters, and it's just a better food source. I'm now going to cook all of these fish that I've got from getting 40 fishing. So I'll see you when that's done. And there is 40 cooking. So I can now fish and cook lobsters. Although, probably not very well at level 40. I'm going to finish up the rest of the fish that I've got, but I think there's only 5 more salmon left in the bank, so that's worked out quite well. And that's got me to 31 prayer. Now I just need to get back out. That's Restless Ghost done, and that takes me to 32 prayer, because I won't be going back to the wilderness to put bones onto that altar. That's too scary. That's Ghosts Ahoy done. That takes me to 33 prayer, and also gives me a 1-click teleport, which is good. And finally, 43 prayer. That took way longer than I thought it would. But there we go. Don't forget to hit subscribe for your chance to win one of them 5 bonds, which will be given away at 50 subscribers. See you next time.